Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Damron. We are on mission 3 of our complete Call of Duty Vanguard playthrough, grabbing all of the achievements throughout the campaign, showing you the best places to grab everything. So we're on mission 3, which is Stalingrad. This is a really fun mission that you get to play with Polina. Again, she's going to have her own kind of special ability and her own achievement related to that, which is called Goes the Nightingale, which in order to get that achievement, you need to kill 15 enemies immediately after emerging from a crawl space. And her special ability basically allows her to crouch and move quickly through crawl spaces. And the very first one that you're going to go through as part of the story you'll have to go through here will lead you to a knife that you're going to get in order to take out this first German soldier. And once you pick up that knife, we can actually get all 15 of our kills related to that achievement by backing up back into the hole we just crawled out of, and then immediately going out and killing the soldier, because the game is going to give you a checkpoint right after you pick up that knife. So now we can just reload the checkpoint, back up, go back into the crawl space, exit out, and kill this guy. So now there's several opportunities to get this achievement, or work on the progress for this achievement throughout this mission, but this is really an easy way to go ahead and bang it out and just know that you're done with it. So I recommend just going ahead and getting your 15 kills out of the crawl spaces with takedowns on this guy, because it's super easy. Now we're also going to get another achievement, oh yeah, which is to basically use your tactical sprint to burst through destructible walls. Right after you kill that German soldier that we were just kind of reloading that checkpoint, the next room has a destructible wall in it that we can use tactical sprint, which is double clicking the left stick into this wooden wall here and run right through it. And this is really good because you're going to get a checkpoint after you clear out all the other enemies that are in this room, and you're supposed to go through that window and this lady's going to talk to you, right? So this is the other side of that wall. So essentially just reload that checkpoint several times and go ahead and get your 5 destructible wall going through, and you will unlock the oh yeah achievement. Now we're going to be progressing all the way to the end of the level, so you're going to have quite a bit of fighting to get to this point. But here you are tasked with guarding Misha as him and the his soldiers try to escape through the sewers, and you are on the roof protecting him. The legend in the making achievement is required to protect the partisans without missing a shot. The good thing about this is we can use Molotovs and it doesn't void the achievement. In fact, there is a set of infinite Molotovs on this route. So you can literally just stand up here and huck Molotovs over and over and over and not worry about missing a shot. Again, we are playing on veteran difficulty, and I do think, you may be like, well, I just want to shoot, I'm not going to miss a shot. The problem is on veteran difficulty, you get tagged pretty quickly, and that flinch damage could just make you move, and now you gotta restart the checkpoint. So I just recommend, if you're gonna combine all the achievements through your veteran with your veteran playthrough, just go ahead and use the Molotov method. It's safe. You can just stand back here and just keep throwing Molotovs down there and killing everybody. And then as you're progressing through this, the other achievement that we're gonna work on is called the Rain of Fire achievement. And the point in this kind of defense, when you want to focus on the Rain of Fire achievement, is when he talks about enemies coming from the right. And if you look to the right, you'll see 2 half tracks full of soldiers. You just need to hit one of those half tracks with a Molotov, and you'll immediately unlock the Rain of Fire achievement. So you saw me right there. I hit that, the back of the half track. You've got to throw the Molotov where the soldiers are in the back of that half track. If you throw it on the ground and the half track just kind of drives through the fire, you'll do some damage to the soldiers, but you won't unlock the achievement. So, and also from my experience, it really has to be those 2 half tracks that are coming from the right. When you initially come up to this roof section, I believe there is a half track down below you with a guy, shooting at you. Yeah, it's right, parked right there. That one doesn't count. If you throw a Molotov down at that half track that's just sitting there, it doesn't count for the achievement. So it's kind of weird. So it really has to be those half tracks that are coming in to reinforce the German soldiers from the right-hand side. So this is really, essentially what you have to do. You want to just take your time here. There's no reason to rush. We're on veteran. It's not too hard. You can throw these Molotovs like so far. Polina's got an arm on her. So you see, like, I'm hucking Molotovs all the way at this, half track over here behind the crater, right? Look at that. I mean, you can throw them all the way across to the enemies. Now, there will be a point during this where we will have to shoot our sniper rifle, but those sections are not as dangerous, right? You saw how much I was getting tagged just throwing the Molotovs, so you can see on veteran difficulty it might be annoying to try and aim, and as soon as you pull the trigger you get hit and you flinched and you miss the shot, so that can be kind of annoying. So essentially just throw those Molotovs until you get to the point where he says, there are people in the hotel that are kind of holding them down or whatever, and that's coming up here shortly. And at that point there's going to be some snipers in the window, and we will have to use our sniper rifle at that point. So you can see, and honestly you probably could use your sniper rifle on that half track over there. I was being overly cautious, I guess, just kind of showing you that you could just do it with the Molotovs and throw it all the way over there, but he's on a gun right sitting in the half track, so that's probably actually a pretty easy shot. But anyway, this is what I mentioned again. Eventually they're going to say, oh, he's pinned from the hotel lobby. There's going to be 2 snipers, or they're not even really snipers, I guess. They got rifles up there in the windows that you are going to have to snipe. So once you take care of that, you're pretty much home free. You've only got a couple more enemies that we're going to have to deal with that are actually on the roof to the left of us. After you clear those enemies out in front of the hotel, Misha will say, oh, people are trying to flank you. Pay attention, because again, if you're on veteran, these guys running over that roof, they can drop you pretty quickly. So you're going to get ambushed. Use this kind of tin cover right here to kind of give you some cover as you're just taking your time. Again, I'm just being very cautious at this point. I'm right at the end. I want to make sure I don't miss a shot and I don't flinch. There's only 3 enemies that you really have to kill. For some reason it's weird, there's like 4 enemies, but after you kill 3 of them, the checkpoint will move down to Misha. Regroup with Misha. At this point your achievement will unlock if you haven't missed a shot. Even though there's an enemy up here, so you could technically miss that guy right there and still get the achievement. But nonetheless, if you followed that strategy, it's a very easy way to get the Legend in the Making and the Rain of Fire achievements relatively easy in the Stalingrad mission. So I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, I really enjoyed this game. I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't played it. The campaign is really good. It has some emotional moments, but it's a super fun campaign. So I hope you guys are enjoying it as always, and hopefully I'll see you in mission 4 of our Call of Duty Complete Achievement Guide as we make our way through the campaign of Call of Duty Vanguard.